So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast of the year end. We're gonna ask some questions today. I'm gonna start. So, what inspired you guys to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
Um, I'll take this one. If that's cool.
Yeah.
Uh, Nate and I were working together at a music store for a little while. I think both of our bands were just kind of fizzling apart. Um, and we started like two little projects that didn't really go anywhere. One with Luke and one with our other friend Zach, who ended up moving to Tennessee. So things weren't really working out, and we started playing music with one of the regulars at the store. His name was Dan, who originally played bass in the band, and it started off with us like jokingly trying to start like a neo grunge sounding band, kind of like Basement turned out to be. Um, and we were just messing around, and we wanted to really try to get an EP done by the end of the year because Dan was also moving to Albuquerque and would eventually bail on us. So we were jokingly like, oh, we want to create an EP by the year end, and then we just named our band the year end, and then we didn't finish that EP by the year end.
Oh,
So that's just a
tragic.
reminder.
Man. Alright, that's really
That's just
sad.
kind of how it came about.
Yeah.
That's cool though. That's cool though.
Dan's still alive. He's doing okay.
Yeah,
He's out in
Dan's a good
Albuquerque.
guy.
We just want to
He just
clarify that
bailed
Dan
as well.
is a good
Yeah.
guy. He just bailed on us.
And he's not dead.
So
Exactly.
he's not
Just-
dead. From what? Well, actually, you've talked to Dan.
Just bailed.
Okay. haven't
Yeah, I
talked
talked to him.
Dan, so-
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Cool.
doing
Okay,
alright.
good.
He's out. He's in Portland now, so he's dealing with the fires like everybody else out there. But
Oh dang.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
yeah, but he's good. Surviving.
Okay,
Hate it.
good. Good. Dan is alive. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So congrats on your upcoming EP, All at Once. How do you feel about the response to it to the people you've shown it to so far, since at the time of recording, it isn't out yet?
Nikki
Luke,
can
you
probably
wanna-
field that
oh,
one. Somebody can
Whoa,
field it.
yeah, wait, what? Okay, I got
Okay.
it. This is gonna be edited, right?
No.
Okay.
Why would you
Whatever, it's
ask
fine. Then I won't use any bad words.
Oh
You're
no,
good.
you can. You're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna yell out in anger now. No. We've gotten some pretty good reception. Obviously, we just put out one song, Tunnels, which is on Spotify, and I think the reception has kind of been in line with how we've been feeling about the EP. Just for context, like the past two releases that we did, that first one, the self-titled that we did with Dan, was obviously kind of rushed because we were trying to get it out by the end of the year. And the same thing kind of ended up happening with our second EP too, which is just two tracks. This is probably our most fully realized release thus far, from a songwriting and production standpoint. And I guess we've been working on the songs for, I don't know, different iterations for like the past 2 years almost, really. So we've had a lot of time to refine them. And I think that's shown in the responses that we've gotten so far to the singles. And we hope that, that kind of continues when we release the full thing.
Mhm.
All right. So can you tell me a little bit about your writing process for the EP?
Nick, that's you again, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
and all the questions to me. So we didn't really make it clear what our roles in the band are, but I play guitar and I sing. Also some auxiliary stuff, like I did some vibraphone on the EP and like some piano. Nate plays drums, and Luke plays bass. Also does some auxiliary stuff like keys, does some acoustic guitar and stuff on there. So the way that we end up writing, it's kind of weird. It kind of differs from song to song because even before the pandemic and the quarantine and everything like that, we we're all working different jobs. Our schedules rarely matched up, so we didn't really have much of a chance to get in a room and write all together. So a lot of the songs were like, I would come up with the main idea for the songs, main structure, guitar parts, and stuff like that, and then we would get together. I would send like demos to Nate and Luke, and they would, work on some stuff, and then we would just get together and try to hash it out, and then probably refine it while playing them live for a little while. And I think that's probably what gave us the most help with this EP, just giving ourselves time to kind of settle in with the stuff. And then a lot of the vocals and melodies, some of them were kind of last minute. I tend to find that to be the more difficult part of the writing process. So that kind of was, I don't want to say tacked on at the end because it was still thought out, but it was probably the last part to go.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, kind of bouncing off what Nick said, it's like for us, we were playing those songs for at least a couple of them, a few of them, for almost a year at least live, or at least trying
Wow.
to, kind of just different iterations. So we had them written, and then really, like even just a few weeks prior to recording, we kind of just like Nick and I would get together, iron out a couple of songs. Like one song was written pretty much in total like a week before we actually recorded it. At least my drum parts.
I think that was
So-
Tunnels. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tunnels actually. So
Yeah.
it kind of just came together quickly. I mean, that, personally for me, that was the most prepared I felt for a studio session, at least with the year end, because like we said last time, it was kind of just rushed. We jump in there after playing the songs for a month or something,
Mhm.
and then I'm like, I kind of know what I'm playing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, the
this
last time
around it was definitely more.
The last time
Go ahead.
Nate recorded drums was in the attic of a barn, and it was like
Oh
What-
god,
40 degrees or something.
it
Oh
was
my
terrible.
God.
No insulation.
Was
Jesus.
No.
that
it was-
for
it was
was that for
miserable.
2 or was that for like the town hall?
Yeah.
That was for 2.
That was,
That
two,
was for
yeah.
both, but yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, I did it for both, but the most recent was
Wow.
2. Yeah.
One for Nate.
But
Interesting.
it was definitely a much more pleasant experience. The temperature was controlled, so
Yeah, I'd hope so, at least.
Yeah.
Hope so.
It's in our rider now. We will only
Definitely.
record where there is heat and AC.
Mhm. That's good.
Move it up
That's
in the
good.
world.
protocols.
Yeah.
I do want to shout out on that note, our boy Cody Prang, who engineered and mixed the EP. A lot of the recording took
Did
place at
this job.
Gradwell House Studios in New Jersey, which was a super cool and comfortable place. Though some of it
Yeah,
was
that was
also
very
at
close.
Luke's previous apartment, which was also nice.
Yeah.
Not the same.
Also air conditioned.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
So
Good to hear.
shout out the studio and Luke's apartment.
Mhm.
Old apartment.
Shout out to air conditioning,
Yeah.
honestly.
Shout out to
Yeah,
temperature
very good.
control, blankets.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and Domino's Pizza.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Wait, are you a thin crust or like?
Just
Like
whatever
canned
the
pizza.
Regular. whatever
Okay,
the
regular.
regular.
Yeah,
Is-
yeah. I don't know if I have.
Just say the
try
regular.
like some cauliflower.
The cauliflower.
I had some cauliflower.
Cauliflower
crust,
crust
yeah.
is where it's at.
It slaps. I have to
Yeah,
admit.
had some.
What?
I think I'm gonna have
What
to
is
get
that?
some
My first
Domino's
time
after
eating
this.
that.
They have
Honestly?
cauliflower crust now. What is this?
Still
Yeah.
like Domino's?
Wait. Wait, is that?
Oh,
at
I'll order it right
Domino's?
now.
Do they have that?
What?
Oh no, let's look.
This is news to me.
It's just gonna turn.
Yeah, they-
It's every.
You guys want to have a pizza party right now?
Yeah,
Bet.
sure. I haven't eaten. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they have cauliflower because it's like the new like.
They have to.
Hip.
That's the new thing, right?
Yeah,
Exactly, it's a new thing.
New
Does it have
flavor.
CBD too? The cauliflower CBD pizza. Just why not? Just knock it all out.
Mhm.
Get it out of there.
All right, so away from pizza.
Sorry
Where's
if your next question was about
The
pizza.
hard hitting time.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's near the end. That's near the
Okay,
end,
got it,
actually.
got it.
Yeah.
We do have a pizza related question at the end, I promise.
Okay,
We do.
Well, you
good,
can make
good.
it pizza related.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. Make what you want of it. So where's your headspace while creating this E EP?
I guess that kind of differs. So like from an instrumental standpoint, I think, and I don't want to speak for everyone, but like at least when I was writing it, like in the guitar parts and stuff like that, it was a lot more fun. I think this is probably our closest to like a poppy record that we've done so far.
Mhm.
But that kind of clashes, I guess, lyrically a little bit. Just to kind of go into like the idea of calling it all at once or whatever. It like I said, like the lyrics and melodies kind of came in last. But we're all happening around a time in my life where like literally just a lot of stuff was happening
Yeah.
all at once. I had left a previous job, started a new job. My girlfriend had moved to a different city for a year, and like my anxiety was like going nuts. So it was a lot of craziness. So a lot of the lyrical themes kind of reflect all of that, and just kind of the strains on relationships and just like what I was going through mentally at the time, which I think kind of contrasts with some of the more like fun riffs and like popular hooks that we included on it. So I mean, I kind of like it that way. So it's not all just happy-go-lucky or
Yeah.
all just kind of depressing
some
necessarily.
depth.
Though I do love music that does both of those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess our headspaces were kind of split on that. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, really, I mean, drums, it's hard to essentially like put more into it than what the song is portraying. So I definitely went for a more poppy kind of feel. I try to keep it a little bit more simple as far as like maybe more straightforward than I would normally play. But overall, just kind of doing the songs justice, not trying to overplay, letting, the vocal lines shine, letting the guitar parts shine a little bit more than me just trying to impress people kind of thing. I was trying to play more for the song.
I know. I like right when we were like writing and tracking that, I had like recently like quit my job and just started. I was like teaching guitar lessons and stuff, and I was just like, okay, I'm doing music and it's my job, and this is all gonna fall apart at any second, and I'm gonna
Oh.
be broke. And I had just sort of like gotten past this, like, well, no, I next month looks solid, and I have, I was sort of approaching a point of stability, so I sort of was able to jump into those sessions with minimal stress and starting to feel a little more comfortable sharing ideas and just like little production things, and they happen to be also better ideas at that point. So it was a really comfortable session that easy breezy.
Well, that's good to hear.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Update on the Domino's. They don't have cauliflower crust. I looked.
What?
Yo, okay. I just had a feeling I was being lied to.
Yeah.
I'm
Liar.
kind of hurt. I feel betrayed. I swear they did.
And I also have a free pizza waiting for me, so I would be claiming that and getting Domino's after this interview. So
Yeah, wait,
Wait,
what's
what?
the word on the CBD infused pizza though? They got that?
I don't think so. I didn't see that on the menu.
They won't be getting my business.
Man.
Just lost a customer at Domino's.
Yep. Rip.
So what band or artist influences do you think you can hear the most on the CP? I know you said you went the more poppy route, so
Yeah, we were
even
putting
know.
together like promo stuff for this, and I was trying to think of like, oh my god, what even is like the RIYL, or like for fans of bands that I could mention here. And I'm always so bad at like the subgenre game or like the or any of that. I shudder to say like, oh, it's like emo math rocky pop, and I feel like that means 90 different things to 90 different people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that I really, it's funny, I listened to Soundgarden a while ago, and just Nate's drumming started to make a lot more sense to me.
Yeah, that's my main thing.
Yeah, dude.
I
So
mean, at the time. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, Luke. I'm trying to talk over you.
Yeah. No, I just so it like you could probably ask each of us that, and it would probably come out as 100 different things. I know. I have always I really like the bass playing from the band like And Beyond the Coast. I have a ton of like not rock influences that it sort of started to sneak in. So it's weird. I'm actually really interested to see what you guys say as well here.
Mhm.
Well, just going from what we kind of recommended for like our masters and mixing and how we kind of wanted to sound on the EP, Pine Grove was a huge one,
Mhm.
especially their most recent drop, I guess, at the time, because it was just so open sounding. We wanted something really roomy and atmospheric and natural sounding. Like, it still sounded kind of live, but it wasn't, too polished kind of thing. And kind of that's the route we took. And I mean, like Luke said, as far as my drumming, like Soundgarden's always been a huge influence for me. So I like how the drums sound in that band. I was like, make my drums sound like this. But I mean, Nick and I, and even Luke, like, listened to like popular stuff like Daniel Caesar, that kind of stuff at the time, like almost adding in that kind of like R&B soul type thing. Like, I mean, I know Nick listens to a ton of Frank Ocean and that kind of stuff. So I feel like weirdly enough, that kind of stuff could come through, and why we may have decided to go that more poppy route this time around, because we're just like, man, this stuff is super catchy, super fun, regardless of subject matter. I mean, some of their stuff isn't the happiest, but still sounds poppy and catchy. So
I feel like it's so hard for me to nail down what I would consider to be a main influence at the time, because I feel like it ultimately is just some sort of amalgam of whatever's influenced me in the past. Like, when I started playing in bands, I was playing in like a metalcore band, like writing like progressive metal, and I was a huge fan of like bands like Between the Buried and Me and Protest the Hero and stuff like that. And then, ultimately transitioned into more like post-hardcore, when I was super into like La Dispute and Touche Amore, and then into like emo and math rock and like Algernon Cattle Ladder and Snowing and like just all this stuff. And at the same time, like, I'm super into, like Nate said, like, I'm super into R&B, I'm super into hip hop, I'm a huge Frank Ocean fan, artists like Choker and stuff like that. And I hate, there's only so much of that I can like bring into this kind of stuff, because I also do work on like hip hop and like R&B productions separately. So there's only so much, like, I can't really bring like a whole lot of 808s into the year-end stuff here, but
Not yet.
not yet. But like, I think if we were to kind of like name it and try to be as concise as possible, I do think like poppy, like emo math rock is probably what it lands on. We're not like going like, crazy with the time signature changes and stuff like that on this EP, which kind of like is in line with keeping it more simple and a bit more straightforward. But I do still think it's there, and I think the emo influences are there, the math rock influences are there too. So hard to name a specific band, but it's a good question.
That's fair. That's fair. When you mentioned Pine Grove, I definitely hear that influence. Like, that pops out now. So wonderful. All right. So I want this question to be like super, super fast. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this EP in 3 words. You can't think about it hard.
Riffs.
Oh, wait, what?
Needs more riffs.
Wait, not needs more riffs. No, it has more.
No.
Has more riffs.
Riffs,
No.
poppy.
So
Wait,
fun.
we should go down the line. We should structure this. Nate, go.
Yeah.
All right. Riffs, poppy, summer.
Riffs, poppy, summer. Solid.
sorry,
Luke.
Needs More Riffs was like a bad review that we got from our last EP.
Wow. Oh, and you added more.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
there hopefully
exactly.
enough riffs.
Mm-hmm.
My
That
words.
random reviewer out there is going to be
Sure.
so happy.
My in mine are you happy now, Riff Man?
Yeah.
Is that-
6, but you know what?
sorry,
It's
It's like
okay.
the answer twice.
happy now, Riffman.
That's so fair.
There we go.
Riffman.
Riffman is
His last name.
compound
Yeah, this is his
word.
last name.
Okay, you want to Okay, that's
Okay.
compound then.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Put a
Wonderful.
little hyphen in between it.
There we go.
Mhm.
Thank you.
So,
Wonderful.
is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while listening to this EP?
I am a
Nice.
huge. Yeah.
Happy.
Nice. Sick. No, I'm a huge fan of music that can, I don't know, that's like kind of like transportive, and kind of makes you feel kind of nostalgic for no particular reason.
Mhm.
That's like one of my favorite feelings. Like, even if it's something I haven't heard before, like I'm hearing it for the first time and it just kind of gets me in that headspace. Like, I love that. I don't know if everyone else is, feels the same, but like if it can
100%.
somehow
Yeah.
convey that, that would be great. But honestly, any like positive, anything that someone can connect to is ideal for me. Everyone's going to connect to things in different ways, really. But that would be the ultimate like end goal for me. I don't know about you guys. Luke said
Oh yeah,
nice.
I
So.
100% agree with
Yeah. No.
nostalgia. I like that feeling a lot, especially when listening to music. Yeah, like Nick said, I mean, it might be a band I've never even heard before, but I hear it, and something about that sound will kind of transport you back to whatever time it may have been in your past, or you're like, oh, maybe I would have listened to it then, or this is what this music now reminds me of due to past events in my life, kind of thing. But so I agree.
Mhm. So, okay. So, we noticed you have a 3-year gap in between your last 2 releases. Is there a reason why? What the frick? Like,
I feel
what's
like
up
this
with
is
that?
I feel like this is like a job interview. It's like,
yeah.
hey, you didn't have a job for like 3 years between these albums. So should we
It
hire you?
is.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be regulars now?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta make the job interview.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
You
Sorry.
gotta release
Exactly.
music
Yeah.
more than every
Get
3
hired, dude.
years.
Exactly.
God.
God.
Yeah, that's
We try to again. I told you I'm a big fan of Frank Ocean. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Oh, okay. that explains
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all completely intentional.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
no,
We're really
it's just
going for that 3-year gap.
no. A
Definitely.
lot of it really has to do with the fact that like we all have different schedules. Like so many
Yeah.
things happened in the band's history that kind of like made it hard to accomplish things like
Mhm.
that. So like I guess it was when we first recorded the like teaser trailer or whatever to our first EP. Literally while we were doing that, I like tripped on a guitar cable and I broke my foot.
Oh my god.
I broke my foot. It wasn't like a particularly nasty break, but I broke it in a place that like takes forever to heal.
Oh.
And due to like various medical conditions I have, like I have to avoid like surgery and like general anesthesia or whatever. So I literally had a cast on for 9 months. Like, they stopped
Wow.
the cast, so it wasn't the same one. But like, and post that, I was on like one of those knee scooters. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those, but those things are
Mhm.
freaking fly and they're a lot of fun.
I crashed it out of the mall.
Yeah, he
Oh my
crashed it
God.
in the mall parking lot, and he was never allowed on it again.
Wow.
But I was on that for like 2.5 years almost, like that and like
God,
crutches. So
forever.
we still made shows work. But it made like things like touring like impossible. And then during those span of years, like Nate started up going to college. Luke started doing more in the realm of like teaching lessons,
Playing in,
doing
like,
cover
5
band stuff,
bands.
and yeah, playing like 5 bands. Luke, I'll let Luke name drop the other things after this, but yeah, I mean that probably accounted for some of that, just that, and we ended up in different places in our lives, so like we're honestly just really happy that like we can actually put this out now too,
Yeah.
because I think the wait is worth it if it's going to be something that we're really happy with quality wise and songwriting wise. And we know from, even though the fact that like there was like a 3-year gap, some of that also like is related to recording complications and mixing and all that stuff.
Just
But
studio, studio
Yeah.
stuff, unfortunately.
Mhm.
those were still like kind of rushed EPs when it came to songwriting and recording. So we apologize to anyone who's been suffering waiting for the new year end release.
Mhm.
But
Just
we
waiting,
do think it was worth it.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad your foot's healed.
Oh, I didn't say that. No, I'm just kidding. It is.
Oh.
It is. It's fine. My foot's
Um,
God, Nick.
fine.
So I know you guys haven't even put the EP out yet, but are you working on anything new that you can tell us about?
We've started sort of jumping out with some ideas for like what the next release might look like. We before the year end formed, Nick mentioned that he and I the 3 of us were in another band, that ended up sort of fizzling out. But we might revisit some of that older um, and just sort of see where that takes us. And then, sorry, my computer was trying to get me to do things. Yeah, we're just revisiting some older material, and we have a lot of like sort of looked over stuff that Nix has sent us that I know I've sort of looked at more recently, and I'm like, oh, this could still work. And so there are definitely some ideas there, and it's just gonna be about seeing what writing remotely looks like, I think.
All right.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, there are going to be a lot more breakdowns, a lot more gutturals,
Yeah.
a lot more mosh.
Blast beats.
Going to be a lot of blast beats,
Yeah.
and more
Of
808s.
course.
of course. All right.
Solid. So, where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years?
Frankly,
Probably
just
still in
hopefully we're
quarantine.
still making music together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Because,
really
you
the
know,
goal.
I-
That's always been the goal for me.
That's just, Nick mentioned I play with like any group that I can get my hands on, but this one's always been particularly special for me, because these two guys are like some of the best, most creative musicians I know, and I truly think that anything that either of them touch, like, just turns to gold. So really, whatever we're doing, hopefully it is in some sense together. You know, because yeah, it's a special, fun time with these guys.
It's so wholesome.
Second
Aw,
that,
thanks,
sure.
Luke.
It's so wholesome.
Second that.
God.
It's very kind.
Yeah, and I just wanted to contradict that so bad and be like, yeah, I'll have moved on and left these guys behind. No,
Wow.
that's a total joke. No,
There we go.
our I think our intentions for the band have definitely changed over the years. And a lot of that has really just come with the changes in our lives and everyone taking on different career paths. Like Nate's like gonna try to get his doctorate eventually.
I'm like going
Like-
to school for physical therapy, so I'm swamped with work a vast majority of the time. But I mean, I still love playing music, and nothing would replace it really. But really, just getting a chance to play with these guys. I mean, they're more friends than just people I play music with, so it's not like I'm not going to see them, kind of thing. So we might as well play music if we're going to
Yeah.
hang out.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess going off like my past statement, like, dreams of like touring and stuff like that, and being like, I don't know, like doing the whole band thing, and doing like label stuff, and actually doing big releases and stuff like that. I have shifted a bit more to becoming, I guess, I think Luke and you would probably agree that it's probably more of like a studio band project, though we'd love to play shows. Like we really wanted to have a proper release show for this thing, and we even had like a day planned and everything like that for
Oh.
back in when I don't even know when that was supposed to be, but
April
I think it was
17th.
like April or something.
yeah, things got
Ouch.
pushed back a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we'd probably end up being more of a studio band. I personally hope to be doing more in the realm of like production work and stuff like that too. And I'm sure Luke's still going to be like ripping it up, doing a bunch of stuff in like God knows how many bands at that point.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a dream.
So in 5 years, we'll finally be like working towards putting out EP4. is what you're
Yeah,
telling me.
exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to put a
essentially,
date on it. Like I don't want to, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up that it'll be here.
Make
in
sure we
5
have
years.
time, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music and go straight to death row. So this is that pizza
Boom.
question you were looking for.
Let's
If
go.
you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Wow.
Probably I would just get a bunch of like, not like one, but like probably several Domino's pizzas,
Hmm.
and then just eat until I'm just ready to go into the next plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make
Wonderful. Do you have a drink?
probably like an IPA of some kind
Hmm.
would be good.
Yeah.
Big fan of
It's
the
a
Bell's
shame.
Two Hearted.
Solid.
I don't know. I'd
Chicken
probably
wing.
just do, like-
Oh, my bad.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, my
Chicken
bad.
Wings, you're
Chicken wings,
starting it,
but,
dude.
but not boneless. Needs
Mhm.
to have the bones so that I can grind
Oh,
it
yeah.
down
It's whack.
into a
Oh, God.
tool that I can use to pick the lock on my poorly secured death row door, and get the hell out of there. And
So you would
go-
escape.
and they'll record EP for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
What's
not
your
just
drink,
record
bro?
it from your cell?
Yeah.
Resources are limited. I don't know if you've ever been on death row, bro, but it's kind of tough, dude.
Okay, do you have a drink to go along with your chicken bone key?
Ooh, that's a good question. Probably a seltzer. Probably.
Oh, okay.
I knew that was coming.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
hmm
Do you guys like seltzer? You guys seltzer fans?
Yeah, I am.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No seltzer at all.
No.
All right. Well, this one's going to Glory.
Thank
What
you.
is what's your favorite seltzer brand? Non-alcoholic.
Of course. Buble, bubbly. That one.
Like
Was Michael Bublé.
Michael
Yeah.
Bublé's seltzer brand.
Buble.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He's already
Yeah.
got enough money in his pocket, so I can't justify spending it on that. But yeah, okay, cool.
Mhm.
I'm cool with Buble or Bubbly or whatever.
Bubbly. However it's pronounced, I have no clue.
I don't consider myself a seltzer
I just
elitist,
drink
but
it.
Oh.
yeah, but I would.
But
No, I'm a huge fan of the vintage seltzer variety.
Ooh.
Vintage, it's nice. It's real good, real bubbly. Keeps
I've never tried
its
that.
fizz. So probably a
Nice.
nice vintage lemon lime.
Ooh,
Seltzer.
lemon lime
Yes,
taste. Classic.
That sounds pretty
a little
good.
spice to it. A little spice.
Mm-hmm. Spice. Okay. Nice. Mhm.
I don't even know. I mean, like, I feel like for food, I'd do something just totally engorge myself, just a burger, a big, delicious burger or something. But then
Hey-
I really love tea, so I don't know. That's a weird combination, but I'd probably go for it. Why not?
All right.
Nate would
Alright.
probably have
I don't know.
Nate would have chicken and rice and then do like 300 push-ups to bulk
Yeah,
up.
probably. Yeah, just to
Why change?
push off death a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
I'm already here, dude.
Just gotta
This is
power
November
through the
7th today.
execution.
Why
you
not?
gotta look your best.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Look
if
my
you're
best.
going
Exactly.
out,
Look
you gotta
like
look
anything.
your best.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, why are we
Yeah.
doing this to this guy? He's so ripped.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
Might
won't
as well
actu-
just.
They won't
Let 'em
actually be
free.
able to inject you. You're going to be muscles on
Exactly.
top
We
of
failed to-
muscles.
We failed to
Mhm.
mention that I'm actually 120 years old, and I'm actually the oldest man alive because I'm just so healthy, and they're just killing the healthiest man. 'cause they
Oh
can't
my
let people
God.
live
They
that long.
can't do that.
They
Wow.
can't
They
do that.
can't.
That's illegal.
No, that's why. That's why you're on death row. You're too old.
You're too old.
That's it.
You're too old.
For you, sir, the
Seriously.
crime of being too old. That's not good, dude.
It's
You
like,
don't want to
nobody
set a
wants to live
precedent,
that
dude.
long. Everybody's like, nobody wants to actually live that long. Like, what? We're just helping you out at this point.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wow.
Aren't you like miserable, dude?
Yeah, like you've already done everything you need to do. Like,
Such
Get
a
outta here.
Dark turn. We
Bro, get out of here. That's wow. Ouch. Okay. So on a lighter note, if you could live
Yeah.
in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
oh,
I'd probably live in the Shire.
Oh, taste.
Yeah, like in like Lord of the Rings, but nothing bad is happening.
Yeah.
I need a little something bad happen in Lord of the Rings. You gotta be the hero, dude. You just,
Nah, dude, you just gotta chill.
That's it.
Exactly.
Oh my god. So
I already
boring.
live in my
I
own
don't know.
fictional world 24/7.
I watched. I watched
I don't know, like.
Fellowship last night. It was great.
Oh yeah. See, and I'm gonna go off that. I just finished all the Harry Potter books and finished up the movies, so probably like Harry Potter world would be kind of sick, but not maybe J.K. Rowling with that whole thing going on right now. I know that's
Yeah.
controversial, but before all that happened.
Yeah. Wait, what's your house?
I'm not actually. I've thought about it, and I've like
Mhm.
taken a couple tests. I don't know. My girlfriend thinks I'd be a Gryffindor, but like I feel like if I say that, it's like braggadocious kind of thing. I don't know. Probably Gryffindor or maybe Ravenclaw. I don't know.
Okay.
Very.
I can respect
studious.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I think I just gone off studio. Like I'm in school. Like I don't know. What that
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what that'd be.
Makes sense.
I don't even know. I don't even.
Nick doesn't
even
watch
know.
any good movies, so he doesn't have any good fictional worlds to live in.
About, man. Like I said earlier, I already live in my own fictional world.
Never
but
seen Star Wars.
it's not that I've never seen. Okay, we're not going to get into this. On
He
the
would live
podcast,
in the
okay?
Community.
I do like Community. I would live in Sonic the Hedgehog world, but not like, not like not like the new like 3D Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm talking like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Sega Genesis,
Mhm.
and just chill
Yeah.
with Sonic and
course.
Tails and Knuckles, the whole gang.
Hmm.
Get rings, roll around, go real fast.
Go zoom.
But like, what if you were the same speed? Like, you couldn't go fast.
Then
Just had to
I-
walk around, and they just ran off without you.
So I'd probably perish within that 3 week or that 1 week.
Perish.
So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person we have spoken to has said the most important question.
Okay.
What is your favorite color?
Tough.
Purple.
Purple.
Green.
Green.
Purple.
Probably purple.
2 purples, 1 green.
Purple.
Oh my god,
Purple's
Barney?
sick.
Oh, Barney.
Oh my
That's
god.
that's the band mascot.
Keep going.
That is our.
Yeah.
He is.
Is it
He
too late
is.
to change the album art for all at once?
I did post a Barney meme in our last post.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you did.
It's pretty
Full
wild.
circle.
Yeah,
Oh
I guess
God.
that's why we all just click, because, as Barney says,
I love you, you love me.
We're a happy family, is that what he says?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I'll have to check
Probably.
the Genius lyrics.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
They should interview him.
I agree.
Yeah, that guy always freaked me out when I was a kid. I never watched Barney.
Oh my god.
Always freaked me out.
Man,
He's a nice big dinosaur man.
He is.
Dude, I love
Yes,
that you
dude.
posted that. It's
Maybe.
just like we deleted like 90% of our Instagram stuff and just had like just these really nice looking studio pics and then Barney meme.
Super
Nice.
Serious.
I love
like
the
we're a
that
serious
branding
band,
gift.
and then it just
Barney meme.
turned
Barney.
into like, just meme lord.
Barney Stan account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's my
Exactly.
Finsta. It's a
Oh
Barney
my god,
fan.
as it should be. As it should be.
Yeah, I'll hit you guys with the ad later.
Yo.
Please.
So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
We're releasing an EP soon called All at Once. I'm just kidding.
Please,
Yeah.
please listen to it.
Hmm.
Please.
If you want to hear some beats, you can go to my Instagram at RVRFX, which is River Fox without the vowels. And then Luke, I'm sure you got some stuff to plug.
Yeah. I have been doing studio session work since the quarantine started, really most of the year. If you want bass on your stuff, on your song, just at Lucas Lucas on Instagram. You can shoot me a DM. Yeah, I like to play the bass. And Nate, what's good? What can you plug, bro?
Oh man, yeah, I'm like not super on social media, but maybe I'm thinking about doing more with Instagram. So just at _Hague. That's HAGUE.
If your
Um,
knees start
I post
hurting
every once in
in
a while
like
on there.
3 years, go see
Yeah,
my
if you
boy
need
for some
if you need a
physical therapy.
therapist, we can do some table shit.
Hmm.
If anyone wants to do some PC gaming with Nate and I, hit us up.
Yeah, I was about to say.
DM
yeah,
us.
hit
We'll
us
play
up.
some Valorant with you.
Solid.
Yeah, I'm bad, but
Do you guys play
I
CSGO?
figured-
Yeah, I have like 1,700 hours in CS:GO, I think.
Oh my god. I have like 200.
Oh, we should play. I'll
We
send you
should.
my Steam, John.
Bro, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll play as well, even though I'm bad. But
Do you play Valorant?
I've never played it.
You should check it out. It's free and it's like a cool kind of evolution of CS:GO.
yeah, we're
So
actually.
Oh. See, I saw somebody
game
playing it,
developers as well.
and it reminded me of like Overwatch and CSGO like mixed together.
yeah.
And it's like, I have both of those, so why not just like play both of those? That's my thought process.
Well, it scared me at first. Sorry, not to get like too into like the video game discussion, but like because I was like such a diehard like Counter-Strike fan,
Mhm.
I was like, I don't want to add all of these abilities into it. It's like nonsense, like breaks the game. But no, it's actually a ton of fun. So
Oh, okay. I'll check it out.
highly recommend.
Yeah, I've been
Solid.
meaning to play it, but with all my free time, I just haven't been able to
Oh.
do it.
Yeah,
So
all the
much free time.
I
That's
have.
tough, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
It's
for
glorious.
sitting down with us, guys. This has been the year end, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.